Hey everybody, Pierre Marquette 1223 here with some exciting videos. I have not done a lantern update in God knows how long, so I felt that now was the time to finally do one. I don't have anything going on right now, got some free time, so let's educate some people on some lanterns. I'm going to start here with kind of something a little out of the ordinary. You guys are probably thinking, is he getting back into tubular lanterns? No, I'm not getting back into tubular lanterns. I actually got this in a deal for some model railroad equipment. But however, it's a very nice model, and I'm going to go over it here before I sell it within the next few weeks. I've had it for about a month or so, and I have lit it. It's very nice. It is a Defiance Lantern and Stamping Company number 200 Cold Blast lantern. These lanterns were made back in the 1930s. I'm going to take and go over some of the details on this lantern. Notice that it has smooth tubes, characteristics of some older ones. These lanterns were made in the 20s and 30s and through the teens. It's got a nice big fuel tank. Notice that big burner. It says right there on the tank, Defiance Lantern and Stamping Company, Rochester, New York. Notice the fluted globe tray to help improve ventilation. The globe tray and cone are one piece on this. The burner is separate, much like Dietz D-lights. And on the front, shows right down here, number 200 and Cold Blast. And it has the older style burner with the solid knob. The fuel cap opens up. It's a newer style fuel cap. It's usually characteristic of lanterns made after 1920, usually. And you look in there and you can't really see much well, but believe me, the tank is nice and clean. Not much to really do to this lantern. The nice original black paint. I took and filled a few holes in the front that developed when I first put fuel in. You can see them right there. But other than that, it's nice, good and solid. You see the bottom is nice and solid as well. Take this lantern apart, get into it briefly. Grab the veil, pull up, and this one actually I forgot goes back, so hang on a sec. Let me do it like this. Got an unmarked globe in it. Got an unmarked smooth globe in it, really good shape. The tray folds back. And here's the burner that you got. Like I said, very similar to a D-light. It's supposed to just pop off. There she goes. And here's your burner. Takes a 3/4 inch wick, I believe. I don't remember off the top of my head. But like I said, very nice lantern, very well made, very nice character, or very very good characteristic of the Defiance lanterns. Most of the Defiance pieces are made very well and withstand the test of time quite nicely. The nice thing about this is that you can actually take, I don't know why you would do it, but you can actually put the burner on either side. You can see that you have a set of holes here and here that will allow you to take and push that burner in and twist it. I prefer not to twist it because then the knob actually gets a little bit harder to access, especially if you have bigger fingers. But other than that, I have no complaints about these pieces. They're very nice. See, you take and you get in here and they get a little bit harder to access. Oh, come on. Yeah, see? Exactly. I don't know why, but man, this thing's hard to turn. Okay, why are you not wanting to turn now? I always have a problem with this freaking... I just can't get the leverage on it. A little bit tight for some reason. I don't understand why that is. Thing worked great when it had fuel in it. I bet you the fuel probably provides some form of lubrication. Get in the dang hole. Ah, you little son of a gun. You're not wanting to go in the dang hole. There she goes. Okay, I got that taken care of. And the tray just folds down. Oh yeah. I also don't like too, for whatever reason with these things, when you twist them, then the wick actually brushes up against the cone. I usually just have them sit like such. And so that way the wick doesn't have any problems with the cone. Take and put the globe back in. Notice that these wires are not made for lock knob globes. The wires are usually bent to such a degree that the pressure keeps the globes in. As you can see, I kind of have to put it in on the side almost. And take and pull up and go in. Defiance lanterns can typically be found somewhat regularly. Most of Defiance was bought out in the 1950s by Embry, which later on would go into Dietz shortly thereafter. So most of the parts that you can find for these are usually made by W.T. Kirkman. Woody Kirkman has some great parts. You can get the burners for these. They are just like number 200 or number 2 D-Light burners. Most of the parts are just like D-Lights. The only problem I found with these is that the little ears that hold the burners like to come loose. I had to take and solidify those down. I picked these up. I picked this thing up for about 10 bucks actually, because like I said, the guy was desperate to get rid of it. I actually beat him up a little bit in terms of price, and I ended up winning that negotiation, as you can see. Typically these things sell for about 50-60 bucks in good shape. I think mine's in good original shape, minus what I've had to do with it. And like I said, it will be sold in the next few weeks. I do have some other lanterns that I'm going to get into and detail. This one here was kind of just my one oddball because it's not necessarily fitting the theme of my collection. But overall, it's a very nice lantern. I've been happy with it. I liked burning it, and I will be happy to pass it on to the next collector that is willing to add it to his or her collection. Like I said, I have some more lanterns I'm going to detail, and I also will get into some compare and contrast with some of these, which are always fun. So, hang tight and get ready for the next video.